The Galileo 7 is one of my favourite episodes of the show, a fantastic distillation of Star Trek's or science fiction programs' potential compared to other genre works available on television at that time, or for all time, to act as thrilling tense drama and without resorting to half-assed television realizations of our own historical periods or even modern conflicts. A show like Star Trek employs a fictional planet, a new celestial environment, with which the novelty of the new exotic location allows for a flexibility in realization, and so the action can be directed with a more elastic understanding of space, that is, space period, not just outer space, but that too, in a cinematographic sense. Compare Galileo 7 with the tepid Western television productions of the period, or these dull, dry war stories set at sea or in some seemingly non-threatening battlefield. Its plot would be reduced to shit in any other attempt for any other TV genre at that time, and its plot could potentially be adapted to some extent on one of these other shows. Of course, in the Galileo 7, it becomes a piece about Spock himself, and one of the best Spock episodes, and how he functions in a wired, mostly human organization of Starfleet. But aside from that, it is a remarkable tale about a group of men isolated and without contact from their vessel, attempting to survive, beset by hostile inhabitants of the area, and having to decide how many individuals are worth feeding onto a rescue craft when it comes the time or opportunity to escape. A superb script, excellently acted, and mostly ably directed, the Galileo 7 is one of the highlights of Season 1 and of the original series in general. We could argue that the direction is not ideal, the depiction of action is a little stiff, but for what it is worth, we always feel as though the crew are vulnerable. Even Spock and McCoy, we at least don't want to see injured. Obviously they will survive for the next episode, and the movies we know exist by the 1980s. It is a decent set in general, although it is not necessarily absorbing or believable. It is mostly eye-catching as a decent, as I said earlier, novelty. Comparing this to other episodes of the season, the only others that truly compete are, from before its airing, Corbomite Maneuver and Balance of Terror, and preceding it, maybe Squire of Gothos, maybe Return of the Archons, A Taste of Armageddon, This Side of Paradise, Errand of Mercy, and City on the Edge of Forever. That makes it one of the best episodes of the season, and I hope this is an episode that is liked among fans. I think it deserves a great reputation and to be considered one of the best episodes of Star Trek the original series.